literally only into the city. Hey, buddy.
How you doing, Phil?
Doing alright. Just licking my wounds a little bit, you know?
Yeah,
How are you?
yeah. I'm doing all right, man. Losing a lot of money. I know that much.
War is hell, bro. War is hell.
Yeah, war is hell. War is hell. But do you think you have time to meet and talk? I'm solo anyway, so even if you want to bring your crew, that's still fine with me.
Yeah, where are you thinking?
You pick to make you even feel comfortable.
I think if we're gonna meet, we should do it on neutral ground. Um, where are you at now? Like, are you in Brooklyn or?
I could meet in Manhattan somewhere.
Do you know the bridge in the middle of Manhattan Park? It's the one
You
that
said the
goes.
bridge.
Yeah, the bridge in the
All
middle of
right,
Manhattan Park. It goes straight over just a little pond there.
all right. I'm going. I'm on my way there now.
Yeah, do you want to bring one of your guys with you?
Everybody's sleeping right now.
Okay, right. I'll just come by myself then.
Nah, nah, nah. Bring your folks, man. I don't want you to think this is anything crazy.
No, if you give me your word that nothing's gonna go down, I'll give you my word nothing's gonna go down.
All right, that's fine with me. You got my word.
Yeah, you got mine too.
All right, see
Right.
you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Hello, Mirko Baboshi here.
I'm just on the bridge in Manhattan Park. I'm going to meet Buddy if I spam the shit out of the.
On the radio.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hello, Phil, I can't hear you on the radio. Hello, Phil?
Keep the line clear.
How you
What's up?
doing today, Phil? How you
Yeah,
doing today, Phil, man?
I'm doing alright. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. Doing all right.
If you can hear me, drop your location, just in case, you know.
So, what do
But
I owe the pleasure?
I gotta give it to y'all, man. Y'all strong force, bro. Strong force. Gotta give it to you.
No, kudos to you. I didn't
Yeah,
see. I didn't see the coffin bearers getting involved. Now that was a smart move.
yeah, because like I told you before, I'm trying to get my game out the street side.
Yeah.
So most of the time, I do my business during the day. So I had to actually hire somebody
Mm.
because I'm mostly out here by myself during the day making my rounds.
No, I get that.
So so just like now, I can't make my money if I know I got to keep it out for myself. And with me out here by myself, it's clearly I can't hire no coffin bears because they clearly couldn't get the job done too many times for me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying for myself. I'd rather have a better shot with my own crew than anybody. But I know IRL, my crew have a lot going on, and most of the time
Mm.
they ain't waking up and taking flights until later on.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get
But it
that.
don't take the fact. It don't take the fact we was in war. So I couldn't back down from it, man. I couldn't.
I know that. I
But
wouldn't. I
I'm
wouldn't
just
really
being.
expect any less.
But I really do have to be honest with you. If you heard anything about us taking shots at you first, it really wasn't us.
Well,
It really wasn't.
after seeing the coffin bearers getting involved, My suspicions grew straight away. The fact that they went and took your necklaces and used them, or your chains rather.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that Samaj was rolling with us one of the nights previous. He just said he was going to keep his mouth shut. He wasn't going to talk so he couldn't be recognized. Maybe someone's looking to stir shit.
Yeah, it's really looking that way.
And then not to mention
Really.
these random other guys. These red coats. So,
I wanted to ask you about that too.
yeah, so basically the thing is they started randomly shooting at us. There was a bit of looking through eyes going on, but we were hit multiple times in our bar, coming out of our gang hideout. Places that wouldn't have been really known to a lot of people. But we managed to catch one of them yesterday. We took him to the bar, we roughed him up a little bit, and we had a conversation with him. Turns out that the coffin bearers had given them all assault rifles and AP pistols to take the Irish out.
So hold on. You mean to tell me after I hired them to do a job, they hire someone else to do it?
I'm not sure on the exact timeline because I had to fly out, but he told me and he showed me the weapons, and the guys not new to the city but relatively new, probably like 2 to 3 weeks in. He didn't have that type of money to buy those assault rifles and AP pistols, and there was 3 different guys in total. But he told me that the coffin bearers, Samaj and Joel, had given them, as part of their payment, weapons to take us out. And I'm sure if you even went down to BM yesterday, you would have noticed that it was empty. All the ammo was gone and all the big guns were gone. And we got those guns. Those guns were handed to us by the Redcoats in the end. One of them took a flight to Bora Bora. The other dipped out of the city, and the other guy was left on his own, so he turned himself in and told us the full story.
So, because if he turned himself in, I don't know if you even paid attention on social media or any of your folks have. We started to try to look for him because he started saying stuff about us, and I actually thought he was with y'all.
See, he kidnapped one of my guys. One of my guys, Drew, he went missing randomly at some point yesterday, and we originally thought it was you guys had got to him. So I got a message off one of the Redcoats basically saying, you know, you're missing one of your crew. And then I was just like, oh fuck. Drew was gone for hours. Then it turns out that the police had picked up Drew for being in the area of a shooting. The cops went into the building where this shooting had happened, and when they came back out, Drew was gone, so there was a warrant put out for his arrest. And then pictures started going up on Twitter last night when I was out of the city, and I started having a look, and it was one of the Redcoats that had him. But my guys managed to bag him, and then got Drew back in time. So these Redcoats hired hitmen type shit, but coffin bearers paid them with weapons to take me out and my guys.
So now that so it would look like more that I had 2 hired ones when I only had 1.
Or the coffin bearers didn't necessarily want to get involved, because this shit has been going on for 5 days. Well, on us at least. These guys have been randomly popping up at our bar, on top of the train tracks around our bar, doing drive-bys.
Yeah, see, and that's not my MO. That is not our MO at all. That's why I couldn't understand it of why it was going on. Then when I got shut up at the on my block, I was like, hold on, now I know something was up. Like, 'cause I don't even remember, honestly. I don't even remember ever
Hey, turn
you
around,
even
me, I'm
being
back in
anywhere
here.
near around, or I kind of have my crew at in our stash houses and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was just a shocker. It was just a shocker to even get shot up around there. because only a little bit of people know. Now I know that
Where is the
Kobe
gas,
came
man?
around one time,
Right.
No
but I
gas,
don't
man.
think Kobe
Let's
was
go
even
back
in the
to
city
Manhattan.
at all that much
There is gas
during
somewhere.
that day. And if he
Yeah, me are
was,
back in
as far as I know,
by
he
the
was
blood
probably with
clock.
my sister.
Yeah. Colby was running drugs for us for a little while. He'd kind of come in. He was running with that Mikey kid at the start. And we were trying to get Colby to pretty much run drugs for us, you know, just sell shit. We'd give him a certain amount of drugs,
Me are
he'd
by
bring the
the
money
police
back,
station.
and
Gas
we'd pay
station.
him. So he did that for a little while. Mikey had originally shot at Colby while we were having a meeting with him, and that's when that shit between us and Mikey had started. Colby stopped kind of being around a lot because obviously there was a lot of shit going on, and then when those shootings outside the bar happened, Colby hasn't been around too much, especially since he got a girl, you
What's
know.
up, you dumb fuck? Careful.
Typical fucking fella, he gets a girlfriend and fucks off.
Oh man, no. And even if you see my sister right now, man, I don't even give two shits of what's going on with her right now. And that because there's too much stuff going on far as with me.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen either of them actually. I don't even know if they've been in city. We
I
were
haven't even
we
been
were
checking.
looking to try and get Colby with us, you know, kind of have him as an associate to our family, but I don't know. That sister of yours has her claws in him. I think he's gonna become a family man now. Get a 9 to 5.
I hope he picking the wrong one to try with. That girl is hard to control. She's hard to control, and that's my bloodline. Tell it.
I think
But honestly, though, Phil,
Sir,
we started off on the
why'd you
right
call
note.
me?
We was I believe we
Me, I
was
come rip your
real
tongue
cool,
off.
and I still think we are real cool.
That's what me I gonna
Everybody
do.
once in a while have to bump heads every now and then, and it was just our bump. But I'm really ready to try to put things aside because I know what I'm not trying to have my crew in.
Mm.
Me I gonna go and take
Well,
my
it's like you
I
vehicle
know.
said.
and my
It's
me
like
a
you said.
weapon to
There's
the
a lot of
repair
sorry,
fix
two
man.
seconds. Can you keep the line clear? I'm talking to someone. Um, it's like you said. Not making any money. I'm not making any money. And war costs a lot of money.
Yeah, and it does
You
a
know,
whole
and
lot.
I've got great respect for you. You've got a good thing in this city. Obviously, we have moved into essentially your turf and a lot of other gangs' turfs. But it looks like this fuckery afoot. It looks like that someone has come in here and tried to have two large forces clash against one another. And my instinct is telling me the coffin bearers. Because they've been around for everything. They've seen everything. They know everything. And especially
And
with
then
Smash rolling
inside,
with us that night and then taking out the hit on us, wearing your chains as well. So if they had have got away, now I know you did hire them and that's fair, but they still would have implied that it was just you guys.
yeah, I know. So that's what, and then sad to say, the middle piece of both of us is Samaj.
Mm-hmm.
And I trust that man a lot, and it's hurting me to actually say those words out my mouth right now.
Yeah, see, I kind of considered him a friend as well. We were doing good business together.
Terry, me I wait
We
for
were
you at
giving
repair
them
fix man
large
for
amounts
the
of
weaponry.
coke. He invited me into his home. Now, again, business is business. I understand that,
Yeah,
but I
but
guess
when you trying to mess up my business for personal gain and put either try to get my family exempt out the game or us at somebody else out the game instead of you being the man that you want to be yourself and do it, I got a problem with.
But that's the thing. And just like you said, they're hiding behind masks, smoke and mirrors,
Yeah,
employing
yeah,
other hitmen to do a job that you paid them to do. Them also getting in between two large factions and just setting off shit. So they get to gain everything from it. They get to go under the radar. They get to do the flights. They get to fucking cook the meth. and then there's no repercussions towards them.
Man. So I got a question before you though. A real serious question.
Yeah.
The coke runs and stuff we used to do, but I really don't care too much about it too much. But if I wanted to start trying to, like I said, get money up to purchase, because I told you I told you the first time we talked, if you ever get a drug a hold, I'd be happy to be a customer.
Okay.
So now I still want to supply my crew to make sure they make money.
Of course.
And I know my pilot is going through a lot of stuff right now.
Okay.
And then since you already got your people in line, might as well come up with something now, if that's okay with you.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
Because I know, honestly, all I'm gonna probably need is 50 to 100 a week. So it's like if you want to do every Tuesday or Thursday for a 50 block drop off, just 50 bricks every Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah. Okay. That's very doable.
And you tell me a price and we go from there. Because I don't care about them big orders. We leave that to y'all. And the stuff that came with the Grims, I really don't want that either. Even though they kind of obsolete right now.
Yeah, I know they're not too much in the city right now. And again, I've talked to Q a little bit. But, you know, there was talks of a taxation. But again, they're not here, so it is what it is. But so what are you saying? 50 to 100 bricks a week?
Yeah, well, 100 bricks a week.
100 bricks
I know that for a fact. And we can do 50 every Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm just jotting this down in my head. Okay.
That's basically 400 a month.
Okay. Well, we could probably do more than 100 bricks a week. Or do you want to just start at 100 bricks for the time being and see how you get on?
What the prices you talking about?
800 a brick.
800 a brick.
Mm-hmm.
So how much you think you could get a week?
I could say we could definitely do about 500 bricks a week.
So basically 400K.
Mm-hmm. And if you ain't
let's just break that in half. Because I'm only going to have 2 of my guys in the street selling and moving.
Okay, so 250 bricks?
Yeah, 250. So that gives 200K a week.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
If that sounds about you, and then 125 every Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Sorry, I'm just writing this down. Yeah, that sounds good to me if you're happy enough with that.
Yeah, I'm happy enough with that. So we can start that up next week if that's possible. Because I do have some I'm still kind of sitting on right now.
Okay. Yeah, so Tuesday what day? Today's the 20th. Today is Tuesday. I could possibly get you 250 this Thursday if you're interested, or we can just push it off till the following Tuesday.
Well, yeah, if you could do 250 this Thursday, we can go ahead and do it. Well, yeah, we'll start this Thursday then.
Yeah. Okay, bet.
If you give us the whole 250, then yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to do that.
And we could do it from there. So I can make sure my guys is still getting what they want because that's what they choose to do. But I know the other ones. We more of the business side of things, so I would rather let the other people do what they do and just keep selling like they want to sell until they ready to get up out of there.
But like realistically, what we've seen over the last couple of days is that we're both very organized, and we had this conversation at the very beginning when we first met each other.
Yeah.
And I think working together as allies, we would be a formidable force for anyone else in the city. So realistically, we could control pretty much everything in this city together. We could each get our set amount of money out of it, have our turfs or whatever way you want to do it, and then we could essentially control the rest of the gangs in this city. They could come to us for everything. We have the numbers.
Yeah, we do. So I got a good question for you then.
Okay.
How much are you controlling fires with well, I'm kind of just saying now. I know the coke is getting ran through by you right now.
Pretty much, yeah. We haven't stuck a claim to it or anything, but we're working it, yeah.
Yeah, because I know for a fact that if you ever need an extra pilot, we could work with you too whenever he's in the city and go from there. But that's only if you want that. But I'm still gonna be buying mine, regardless.
Yeah. Well, like let us do the heavy work. You know, my guys. It gives my guys something to do. You know, obviously, like there is quite a few of us. There'd be 7 to 8 of us in the city on most days, whereas there is 12 of us in total. So a lot of people are looking for stuff to do. So we've got people working at the bar. We've got people. Oh shit! I didn't even see Alti pull up there. Sorry, I didn't know he was coming in.
No, you fine.
Hope that's all right.
No, you fine, man.
Wagwan, General.
What's going on, Alti?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good.
You recovered?
Yeah. Hold on for 1 second. Hey, Alice, I'm gonna have to call you back for 1 second. Or you need me for something? Yeah, everything's good. Everything's good. What you need to meet me? Yeah, I'm actually talking with Phil right now. So, all right.
Yo, I still need to holler at you later.
I'm sorry about that.
No, you're grand. But yeah, like, you know, it gives my guys something to do anyway, and it keeps everybody busy. So we can definitely do all the heavy lifting, so to speak. And these motherfuckers keep walking into me. When it comes to the rest of the drugs, now obviously I know meth is, you know, anybody can pretty much know how to do it, and a lot of people do know how to do it. What I wanted to do originally when I came into the city, but a lot of people shared the information out, was have some of my guys as cooks and just making it in bulk and then distributing it to runners, lower gangs, essentially. But because that information is shared so easily, it's very, very hard to do that. What we have started doing when new people come into the city, we don't tell them how to cook. We provide them with the drugs and they can go out and sell it. And they just buy it off.
That's the smart thing to do.
It keeps people coming back to you, and again, it keeps giving your guys something to do. Like, realistically, like, back in the 90s when I was in New York, that's what me and my guys did. We controlled the drugs in the city, and we were the main distro in the city, and everybody came to us. But it is a lot of work. So realistically, if we had a partner within that, share the wealth, you know? 2 heads are better than 1.
Hey, what's the haps?
Oh, you're so right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you're
I'm
fine.
having a little problem with my voice box.
No, you're fine. But yeah, it's
But
just two heads are better than one type of thing. And then like, if we can kind of get a control on the likes of meth and the likes of lean, you know, realistically, who's to say that we couldn't just trickle everything down to the smaller gangs? And
that is true.
nobody's gonna want to fuck with the two of us together. Like, obviously, everybody's seen what happened the last few days. There was a lot of bloodshed in the street. People were on guard. But if we were working together with both of our crews as big as they are, we could run this city and just have everyone eating out of our hands.
Yeah, I do not disagree with that. I do not disagree with that at all. So I feel as though we're gonna have to have another meeting right now.
But what do I do?
Well,
Absolutely.
not right now, but
I have to help design
yeah,
no, you go ahead.
you're gonna have to have another meeting. Oh, is he trying to
What
buck?
the fuck?
No, I don't know.
Oh
anybody
shit,
in
my
the
bad,
industry,
Auntie.
Unless
My
you
bad,
mean the
Auntie.
construction industry.
Oh shit.
You see how I just weaved that? I predicted what you were gonna do.
Fucking.
My fault, man. My fault, man.
No, that's fine.
He had bucked up. So I had to. I'm sorry.
But yeah, like, I think maybe, like, you know, we can have some sort of family gathering, some sort of family meeting. You bring your guys, I'll bring my
Barbecue?
guys. Yeah, barbecue. Why not?
What
Everyone
you
likes
know
barbecue.
about barbecue? Hey man, long as you don't have nobody bring no potato salad with some raisins in it, we good.
What
Ah,
is the
fuck that.
potato
I'm Irish. I
salad?
don't like
Yeah.
potato salad.
What's a potato salad? I never fucking heard of it.
You don't want
I'm
to. It's shy.
Hey, I bet if you had my famous grandma's potato salad, man, y'all probably enjoy it. Probably be totally different.
Maybe. Look, I'll try it, but I won't be bringing it.
That's cool with me, man. That's fine with me. But yeah, so we are in agreement that the wars between us is
Put to bed.
it should cease.
Yeah. Now, the only other thing, though, I don't know about these coffin bearers, though. I don't know. What are we going to do about them, or have you got any thoughts on it?
Honestly, it kind of made me look at how I'm gonna kind of be around them a little bit more different. Because a lot of the stuff that was kind of happening at the same time yesterday was kind of throwing me for a loop. Because a lot of stuff it wasn't supposed to go down the way that it went down, but I end up getting the short end of the stick every time.
So
that kind of did.
If you don't mind me asking, then, like, look, business is business. I've no problem with what went down. Like, you know, you hired them. What was the plan? What was meant to be the plan?
Well, I needed more people in the city.
Yeah.
During that time, because like I said, the most of the time during the daytime for me is when I'm around, and it's that time that I kind of know. That's when you kind of out here, y'all kind of out in force and everything. Honestly, it was just gonna be me by myself trying to walk around in the streets. So my plan was actually to try to actually have someone either around, keep an eye out, or if they could get y'all, get you.
Even the playing field.
Yeah, kind of even the playing field, so it wouldn't seem like I was just out here by myself. When I was out here by myself.
No, I get you. But was the whole plan with them to rock up in your chains a thing, or did they just use their initiative?
Honestly, I did not know that until I believe it was
the phone call.
The first time I actually like found or rolled up on y'all. That was the first time I initially actually just seen it, because then I even think he did voice changer.
Oh, okay. I didn't actually notice that.
Yeah, he actually did voice changer when he came and even talked to me. So it was just like, okay. So it was just like, all right, I see where this is going. So that's why when you asked me about it, it was like, Well, I ain't about to sit here and lie about it because they just showed me they couldn't get the job done, which kind of hurt.
Yeah.
But
Damn you, man! Fuck me!
Yeah, well, in fairness, like, I remember Samaj was always kind of talking about how they were, or sorry, Samaj was always telling me that his cousin was a big time hitman with Hoover and stuff like that, but
talking about Joe.
yeah, Joe, and then the other guy, Big O, but I don't know. They if it runs in the family, I don't know if Joe and Big O are as good shooters because they literally just pulled up outside the bar in broad daylight, got out of a car and started shooting. Like we had the corners on lock, like.
Yeah, I think that was kind of a
Amateur
dumb
hour.
plan. Like I thought that was kind of a dumb plan, if you're being honest. Like, because even the last time or anything, I thought it would be smart. Me personally, it would have been smart to actually try to kind of not make it a distance fight more than a regular.
Square up, pussy. Let's go.
Oh god.
My bad. Let's go. Yeah, gang. Yeah, gang. Let's go, gang. Yeah, where to go, pussy?
Sorry, man.
Fuck you, Big O. What the fuck? God, I hope there's no police in. But yeah, yeah, no, it was very
Alright, I'm
amateur
gonna
of
go
them
make
now.
some money at Redline. You guys have a good one.
Okay.
All right.
Realistically speaking, like, you know, while it mightn't be as entertaining for people or it can be quite boring, sometimes you just gotta sit there and wait.
Yeah, you really do. You really do.
Hence,
And every time I try to get everyone to understand, it's not about how fast you try to get or get. You got to be patient and smart, because you could be running yourself right into where they actually want you to be.
exactly. That's why I sat in the back of your car for 25 minutes.
Which was good though, man. Which was good, but I gotta let you see my video cam, because I surely saw when y'all jumped off them bikes and heard everything, and I said, man, I believe they outside.
That's why when
I just didn't think.
one of my guys went up on the roof to provide Overwatch, and he's there talking, and I was like, "Shut the fuck up! They'll probably hear you." I was literally, I was whispering into the walkie-talkie. I was just like, "Shut up! Don't do anything! Don't say anything." But yeah, for some strange reason, the city didn't let me let shots off from the back seat.
Yeah.
which was quite weird. But yeah, look,
Well, who was
it
on
is what
that
it is.
other roof got us good.
Yeah.
Got us good.
But yeah, but look, like, yeah, look, that's all in the past now. At least we can laugh and joke about it, and then we can just kind of go forward looking at business. But what you want to do about these coffin bears?
Right now, I'm honestly, I'm gonna need a little bit more info just to be clarified on what's going on with them, because I don't know if it's the red coats, I don't know if it's the coffin bears, or I don't know if it was just something that really just happened and we just got the blame for it. But I really need to know more information about this before I go back to war with anybody.
Yeah.
That's just me personally.
Yeah, I'm not even talking about war now. I'm talking maybe compensation or something, you know. But I'm gonna talk to that redcoat today. I told him that I had to fly out last night, so I told him I'm gonna want to have more conversations with him today. I have a couple of things in the works, no shooting or anything like that, but once the information kind of comes back to me, I'll share it with you. It just kind of will confirm my suspicions that they were the originators of this.
Yeah, I have my suspicions of some things too.
Mm.
And then in a more private time and
Yeah, I understand.
a more private time and a more reasonable meet,
Of course.
we could talk some more business about some things, because I do think it is a good idea that we actually work together more, because it means more money, more structure, and things can run more smoothly.
Exactly. And you know, like obviously we've seen how some of the gangs carry on in this city, running around shooting in the streets, and you know, we've all had to go to some mattresses and nobody's been making money over the last few days. But if we can just kind of, you know, sit back, let the smaller gangs bicker while we provide them with weapons, while we provide them with guns, or drugs rather, not or guns, it will then make sense because we keep making money. We're not involved in this shit, and then we can concentrate on our other ventures. Because obviously, like, I do have a legitimate business as well, and I want to see how that runs, but I would possibly open more other legitimate businesses as well.
And that's what I'm on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you could really get a strong hold on the guns and weapons, and I'm already working on stronghold and businesses, and then with the two combined organizations, that's a strong empire in my book. Because no matter what in the city, you gotta come to one of us.
Exactly. And at least that way we can share information, because I know it's been quite some time now, and I know the black market guy's location is quite open to everyone at the moment, so I'm sure it's gonna be quite soon when he'll pack his bags and head to a new spot.
Yeah,
So
I know.
if and when that is found the next time round, if we can hold that information for as long as possible. See, the main problem was when we found him, it was myself and Ulti that knew in our crew. No one else knew, and we didn't tell anybody because, and I never went there with my eyes on either because I didn't want to give that information. Same with all the fraud
That's how
stuff.
it's supposed to be.
I don't go there with my eyes on. I just get Ulti to look after all that sort of stuff. But if we can find those locations the next time that shit is moved, like we can hold that for a long time until someone else finds it.
That is true. And I think that's how I like to do things with myself, because a lot of things that I do, either me or Castle knows about it, nobody else. And to me, that's the way you have organization. That's the way you keep control of everything. You know what's going out, and it don't risk the information getting leaked out to somebody else, or somebody else getting caught watching you do those things, or buying those things, or even going to the location.
Exactly. And then unfortunately I think that information was shared among friends, and friends shared it with other friends, and it's just a case of Chinese whispers. Next thing, everything gets thrown around the city very quickly. But the
word around. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
The lean location, is anybody controlling that right now?
As far as I know, no. And then all I can say is, I'm surprisingly is not.
And I think people, we've all been a little bit too busy the last few days doing stuff to be too occupied in that, but that might be something we'll be looking to get in lockdown, and people can come to us. Again, just control and organization as well, you know.
Yeah, it's a lot of things that I'm kind of shocked that it didn't happen yet. But just say foreseeable in the future, I won't be surprised if it does get locked down soon.
Money's tight right now.
Yeah.
And I won't be surprised by who it gets locked down.
To be honest, I don't think we can afford to buy your daughter
Yeah,
a
I think I know who you mean.
You wanna go sell meth on the
I
street
won't be
with the limo?
surprised if who locks it down. Because
Alright, let's go sell meth on the street
it's
with the
really
limo.
easy to be locked down.
I can't really tell you.
For what I know
Alright,
and
gang, where the
experience,
pids, eh?
it's easily can be controlled too. Easily can be locked down and controlled.
Absolutely.
That's all I can really say to you right now about it, bro.
Two pedos behind
That's
me. Two
just
pedos
No,
behind
being
me.
honest. That's just being honest.
Yeah. Well, this was an interesting conversation, and thank you for reaching out.
Yeah, man. I told you I was gonna reach out when I felt as though we needed to talk. And I really do feel as though we needed to talk because a lot of money done been spent out my pocket. I can't speak for nobody else's.
It was an expensive few days.
Yeah, it was expensive. Now I need to get back to the money. And I need to get back to the money when this is
Terry, where
calmed
did you
down.
go?
That's it.
'Cause
Cash
that
is king.
yeah. That's what that call came through. And I was just trying to make sure. It was
Terry,
like,
are
yeah,
you
man, I'm
smoking
talking to
again?
him now because I need to make sure you can do what you need to do and we can still keep moving.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
But
Well, look, maybe later on during the week or something, when a bit more of your crew is in the city, we can have like a proper sit down, a proper meeting, and we can hash things out, make sure our guys feel okay with everything. Like while we are businessmen and we can see past some things, other people mightn't look at it that way, and they might still have some grievances.
yeah,
But at least we can hash out our feelings there and get everybody on the same page, and start working together.
yeah, that's only fair and it's only right. It's only fair and it's only right to do so. But it's still one to know. I ain't gonna say it. Still want to know. I know I'm going to find out who actually been doing that shooting and started this with me and you. So I'm
Yeah.
definitely going to be sharing some info that as it comes to me,
Well,
because I believe whoever that is, we both need to see them.
I agree. See, that's the thing. It's just this red coat guy. I'm gonna have to question him a bit more now because one of his guys is gone. One of his other guys dipped. I don't know if he's gonna be back in or not. I don't know if he felt vulnerable and it was kind of his only card he could draw. Now he could be filling me full of shit. I don't know yet, but he did hand over all the weapons that was given to him allegedly by CB. So I don't know. But definitely
Yeah,
any
that
the
is-
information I
that
find
is a
out from that,
strong-
I'll share with you.
Yeah, that is a strong coincidence and going on.
Like realistically, if those guys did buy those weapons themselves with the price of them, he's not necessarily going to want to hand them over, you know.
Yeah, I
And
know I don't.
he walked up to our bar with his hands up, like we were standing there with AKs and everything in hand, and he just said, "Look, throw myself at your feet. I want to talk to you." So he went in there on his own with 6 lads.
Wow.
So I don't know.
Must be working today. He must be working today.
No, Jesus Christ, the man never stops working.
But man, I'll be in touch.
Yeah.
I'll be in touch, man, and I'm gonna talk to my folks as soon as I can to try to get them to know or what time is good for them, so we can all have this sit down and hash everything out, so we can know for a fact and for sure that everything is done deal and that it, so we can move forward and work together.
Well, I let my guys know that it's peace between us anyway.
Yeah, and if something happened with anybody else, that is nothing to deal with us.
Exactly.
Nothing to deal with us. So if they even say it's on our behalf, I'm telling you now, that is total BS and bullshit.
And same applies. We're not going to pull any hits or anything out like that. Like I said to you, I give you my word, and my word means something. If I tell you I'm not going to do anything, I'm not going to do it. I don't lie.
All right, that's cool with me. So I got, I don't know if you have your eyes on or not, but
Yeah,
as far
maybe
as
it's wrong.
this, as far as I know, this is agreement with us.
Mm-hmm.
So just Just how everybody already know. The only way this is gonna stop is our agreement to ourselves.
Yep. Perfect. But yeah, okay, right, I won't keep you. I'm gonna go talk to my guys anyway. I'm gonna go get them to start assembling that order, and then yeah, I can start doing our stuff together.
Alright, well, I'll see y'all Thursday unless we talk before then.
Yeah, perfect, yeah. Okay.
Alright, man.
Right, thanks again.